Football is the world's game, but it's far from perfect. Behind the trophies, roaring crowds, and billion-dollar transfers lies a history of full corruption, betrayal, and controversy. From boardrooms to backroom deals, courtrooms to handballs, here are 7 of the biggest scandals to ever shake the beautiful game. Number 7. Marseille's 1993 match fixing scandal. In 1993, Olympique de Marseille reached the pinnacle of European football, defeating AC Milan in the Champions League final. But days before that triumph, whispers of wrongdoing began to surface. Club president Bernard Tapie was found to have bribed players from relegation-threatened Valenciennes, offering money in exchange for them to go easy during a Ligue 1 match before the final. The goal was to keep Marseille's players fresh and injury-free for their European showdown. When the scandal was exposed, Marseille was stripped of their Ligue 1 title and relegated to the second tier. Tapie was jailed, and yet UEFA let them keep their Champions League title, a decision still debated to this day. 6. The Calciopoli. In 2006, weeks before Italy lifted the World Cup, Italian football was engulfed in scandal. An investigation known as Calciopoli revealed that clubs like Juventus, AC Milan, Fiorentina, and Lazio had been working with league officials to influence referee appointments. The man at the heart of it was Juventus general manager Luciano Moggi, who was recorded on wiretaps arranging for favorable referees. The scheme wasn't about bribing officials with money. It was about ensuring compliant referees were assigned to crucial matches. Juventus were stripped of 2 Serie A titles and relegated to Serie B. Moggi was banned from football for life, and the scandal nearly broke Serie A's global reputation. To this day, some Juve fans claim they were scapegoated, but the evidence was overwhelming. 5. FIFA corruption crisis in 2015. For decades, many assumed FIFA was corrupt. In 2015, the FBI confirmed it. In a coordinated raid in Zurich, 14 FIFA officials were arrested on the charges of bribery, racketeering, and money laundering. The crimes ranged from selling World Cup TV rights to the highest bidder, to rigging election votes, to outright theft from FIFA's coffers. The bidding processes for the 2018 and 2022 World Cups, awarded to Russia and Qatar, were immediately called into question. FIFA President Sepp Blatter, who had run the organization for 17 years, was forced out. So was UEFA President Michel Platini, who was also banned for financial misconduct. For the first time, football's governing body was exposed as a criminal enterprise, and trust in global football governance has never fully recovered. Number 4. Ryan Giggs. For over 2 decades, Ryan Giggs was seen as a model professional, a Manchester United icon, a quiet leader, and the most decorated British footballer in history. But his personal life told another story. In 2011, it was revealed that Ryan Giggs had engaged in an 8-year affair with his own brother's wife. That story alone shocked the nation, but things got worse. In 2020, Giggs was arrested and later charged with assault and coercive control of a former partner. The trial saw Giggs accused of manipulating, isolating, and threatening his girlfriend. In 2023, he was found guilty of controlling and abusive behavior. He stepped down from managing Walsh's national team, and his once flawless legacy was permanently stained. Number 3. The Qatar 2022 World Cup controversy. It was called the most controversial World Cup ever before a ball was even kicked. In 2010, Qatar, a country with no footballing tradition and extreme summer heat, was awarded the 2022 World Cup. Allegations quickly emerged that FIFA executives had been bribed in the voting process. The country's human rights record became the most focal point. Reports suggested thousands of migrant workers died during stadium construction. LGBTQ rights were suppressed. Alcohol bans were introduced at the last minute, and players were warned against political protest. FIFA claimed it was about bringing football to the Arab world, but for many, it feels like sports washing on a global scale. Messi may have lifted the trophy, but the debate around whether the tournament should have happened never went away. 2. The Hand of God by Diego Maradona. It is the most infamous goal in football history. In the 1986 World Cup quarter-final between Argentina and England, Diego Maradona rose above Peter Shilton and punched the ball into the net. The referee missed it. The goal stood. Maradona later described it as a little with the head of Maradona and a little with the hand of God. Moments later, he scored what many consider the greatest goal of all time, dribbling past 5 English players. But it was the handball that became iconic, not just because it was cheating, but because Maradona owned it. He didn't apologize, he embraced it, and in doing so, he became the utmost flawed genius. Number 1. The UEFA Super League. In April 2021, 12 of the biggest clubs in Europe attempted to change football forever. Real Madrid, Manchester United, Juventus, and others announced plans for a breakaway European Super League, a closed shop with no relegation, no competition, and no soul. The backlash was immediate and brutal. Fans protested against stadium, outside of stadiums. Pundits and players condemned the plan. Governments got involved. Within 48 hours, the Super League collapsed. It was the most unified football world had been in years, and it reminded owners that the game belongs to the fans. But make no mistake, those clubs haven't given up. The Super League may have gone for now, but the idea is only sleeping. Football will always have its dark side, but every scandal is also a reminder of how much the game matters. The money, the politics, the egos, they will always be there. But as long as fans keep asking questions and demanding better, the soul of the game survives. Let me know in the comment section which of these shocked you most and which scandals were missed.